Okay. Oh, goodness. We're gonna wait a little bit before I start doing anything too important. I'm just gonna, wait for a lot of people. Um, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit as we get started with. Oh man, I forgot to change it. I forgot to change it, guys. All right, hang on. I don't know if it changed it or not. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I think that I think I might have changed it a little bit too late. So we'll see what happens. Let me just me look let me look to the YouTube gods and see if I got it right this time. Because we're just we're batting 1,000 right now. And I don't think I put it up to the correct standard here. And as I'm getting things ready, you guys can just like freestyle me some questions or something. We'll figure it out as we go along. And I'll probably just end up recording it and then just re-uploading it. We'll figure it out something. And it won't be for too long because everybody pretty much knows the story by now. I think that we already know about our good friend Jared and what he's been up to lately. So we can go from the very beginning and then move into the more intense things. So let me get some things ready here because I pulled up a lot of stuff here on the YouTube, but there's not too much that we can really talk about since all of it's been done to hell and back. So maybe we'll watch some videos and get a few kecks out of this. You see how it goes. Can flex tape repair this? Um, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say probably not. I mean, as we have seen lately, I think flex tape only fixes things like JonTron because he is very successful. I think that that's a thing that flex tape can fix. I would say. If you guys are wanting a full calendar, or sorry, a full number calendar thing here, I've been watching this for a while, and this is where his sub count is. And here, we'll just leave that up here until a couple of minutes pass. We'll start up like really around like 11:15 ish, so about like 10 minutes or so. And as that happens, I just want you to enjoy that just for a little while. it's fucking great. ProJared, a how to be a disappointment. Yeah, I don't personally care for ProJared. I think I watched his video or any of his videos one time. It's funny that you bring up that Sailor Moon photo because you might be seeing it in this stream. You might be seeing it in this stream, along with some other things that have just been happening lately. So I gotta get all this stuff together. We're gonna just get it to go. But I guess we can kind of get there a little bit quicker. But before I start, let me read the chat a little bit. Looking forward to those numbers when you become a big YouTuber. Hintity hint, I won't be around that long to get those kinds of numbers. But if I was, I mean, I don't know. The pressure would really be on. I don't particularly see myself as getting to a level of maybe 100,000 like I had initially had a goal for, but I would like to be at those numbers. I think that would be pretty cool, but I'm not long for this world. I'm too old. I'm a boomer, certified boomer. I'm getting too old for these kinds of things, but obviously there will be a time when I need to come back and do some things like that, but otherwise it is what it is. I don't think I'll be here for the 100,000 or 1 million. Maybe one day I'll wake up and have the best video ever. Who really knows? But if you guys are ready, we can just go over a few of the things and some little tidbits, and then near the end of the stream we can just kind of freestyle it and see where we go. So obviously we can't look at my Twitter. There's too many naughty things on there, so we can't really look at that. Like I just found, it's a good thing that this is not on, so I have to click off of it. Okay, all right. So let us all start from the beginning if you guys don't know. So if you haven't heard about anything about ProJared, this is the time that you're going to find out right now, because ProJared has been pretty weird as of lately. I don't particularly watch any of his content, but he is I would say a pretty successful YouTuber. I think he's pretty high up there on the list. So what I have done is I have prepared us some reading material, so that way we can kind of get through this entire thing, and hopefully we can get a little bit further and everybody caught up as we go along. So it all kind of stemmed from this thread. This is the one that I initially saw yesterday, and this was at 11:13. So it says, in recently, I guess you meant I recently, learned that my husband, at ProJared, has been fucking Holly Conrad behind my back for months. I have no idea what announcement he just made because he blocked me. And as you can see, you're not authorized to view those. What the hell do you think you're doing? That's your husband. You can't be on there. So let us continue, because this is it. And there's more after all of these initial tweets, and I think that they're just kind of scattered around a little bit. But it says, I have proof, explicit conversations and photographs of their relationship, which he extensively lied to me about on many occasions. He was promising me that he was committed to our relationship at the time, and promising her he was breaking up with me. He went so far as to blame me for being suspicious, and making him feel like a bad person by questioning his loyalty. He gaslit me for months, insisting that he had, quote, the bare minimum interactions with her, and, quote, didn't even like her. Meanwhile, they were having sex. That's in all caps. That's why I yelled. Jared tried very, very hard to make me feel responsible for everything that's gone wrong in our relationship. He technically broke up with me in February, insisting that the only thing wrong with our marriage was me, insisting that he had tried to make things work. He was unable to confess to his infidelity, even when presented with proof. He squirmed in denial until the last minute, getting angry and defensive instead of apologetic. I believe he has compartmentalized his feelings, memories to suppress his guilt. He's very convincing. I have spent the last year in near isolation, ostracized from Jared's friend group because he made it clear to me that I was not welcome around them even when we were still together. He had to keep me separate to keep up his lies. He told his friends a version of events that omits his infidelity and portrays me as an aggressive, unreasonable person, as though I'm randomly angry and upset all the time for no reason at all. It's because he's abusing me. His statement is nothing more than an attempt to silence me before I can reveal anything. I gave him the opportunity to make a statement about his infidelity before I did. I told him it would be less embarrassing for him if he was honest with his own friends first. He declined. I'm honestly shocked that he posted this today because it's so blatantly selfish. This isn't a mutual statement in any way. I did tell him that I wouldn't sign an NDA regarding his behavior. I've suffered enough to sell my dignity to. Or to sell him my dignity too. So, this is the bulk of it. This is what Heidi, his now ex-wife, put out. And you could be wondering, what does good old ProJared have to say about this? Why would he block her? Well, that's because he put out a statement of his own. His statement is pretty boilerplate, I would say, if you haven't heard that word before. So, here's what he came up with in his statement, and this is what he put out before Heidi did. And don't worry, it's kind of just. It's kind of just. My wife Heidi and I have filed for divorce. I know this may come as a surprise, or as surprising and upsetting for many of you, but know that we do this so that we may both seek happiness for ourselves. During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, and gossip going around. I ask that you make your own observations and come to your own conclusions. I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part and couples therapy together. With that said, this is all I plan on stating publicly regarding this matter. Heidi's privacy, mental well-being, and discretion has always been and will remain my highest priority through all of this. It is my hope that we both exit this marriage with style and grace. I plan on continuing to do everything I can on my part to make this happen. Thank you for your understanding, patience, kindness, and respect for our privacy. And you would figure with a statement kind of like that he would just, I don't know, it just kind of seems weird, right? It kind of seems just, I don't know, pretty outlandish, especially given that he's not doing any of the things that he said. He's instead trying to alienate her and trying to make her look like she is just like, well, she's on her own with this one. And that's kind of shitty. So I actually had some of the foresight to look at some of these things that were being posted around the interwebs, and I have them to share with you because as you can tell from the wonderful thumbnail, we have someone that's also included in this, and that is the person known as Peanut Butter Gamer. And many of you may be familiar with a couple of the things that he has said lately, and if you aren't, then I will fill you in a little bit as I gather the rest of this. Also, if you were wondering about the homewrecker, Holly, you would be hard pressed to find anything about her because there's a lock on her account because they are protected tweets. I'm not here to say that there might be something on there, but you know, what do I know? I'm just an observer looking from the outside in. So there's nothing that we can really find about Holly, but there's some screenshots that are rolling around about that, and trust me, it doesn't really help in any case whatsoever. So here's what we also have from some people that we also know. This is from Normal Boots. If you guys don't know, Normal Boots is pretty much the company, if you want to call them that, where they're all in like this big amalgamation of things, kind of like you guys know what the hell is it, Channel Awesome? Yeah, it's kind of like Channel Awesome, except for gamers, because they have some heated gamer moments. So this is something that I found out, just a little bit when I was at work. This was like hours ago, but it says here on April 4th, 2019. Here, you might want to see that in a bigger picture. On April 4th, 2019, an unsolicited email was sent to the Normal Boots business account containing allegations of inappropriate conduct pertaining to Jared Nabenbauer. Upon receiving the email, Normal Boots manager Jacques Khalil took immediate action to alert the appropriate parties, including Mr. Nabenbauer, his name is very off-putting, and the Normal Boots legal team. Of the allegations, no other members of Normal Boots were made aware of the allegations while the investigation into the allegations was ongoing. Normal Boots understands the seriousness of this situation and does not condone any of the alleged actions of Mr. Nabenbauer. Prior to these allegations being made public, actions and measures were in process to terminate the affiliation of Mr. Nabenbauer from Normal Boots and to update its internal social media use policies. Mr. Nabenbauer and Normal Boots have mutually agreed to part ways. What drives Normal Boots is the energy of our supporters. We care greatly about their protection and safety. It's impossible to have a true community if all of us don't feel safe. Whether it's in an online space or a convention, we are fully committed to this goal and will not tolerate less. Yeah, I see that. I see that here. That was Normal Boots' statement to this entire thing, and they did the right thing in my opinion. But also there were some very odd tweets that were put out by a couple of different accounts that were all kind of just there. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's just, I don't know. When I look at things like this, I kind of wonder what would compel someone with pretty much all of the power, to do something. Like, they have over 1 million subscribers. They had a lot of different things that they could have done. I don't know why, but he chose that to be the thing to go out with. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I got nothing. Now, I think that there's a good couple of tweets that I can kind of bring up to catch us a little bit up to speed here. People have been calling this a downgrade. This is a tweet that I had retweeted, so I'll have to kind of like look at it and then open it up as we go along. But this is a tweet from Tipster, who also put out a video, and if you guys haven't seen it, I would suggest to go look at it. And it says, "Can someone explain to me how much of a fucking idiot you have to be to trade in this first pick? This is his now ex-wife." I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on the record that she is attractive. I do like her. She is very cute. For this, the second picture, this is Holly. This is not my type of girl, but to each their own. I'm sure he saw something spectacular in there. I'm sure he did. So those are a couple of those. I mean, there's way more tweets than just that one. I think that my standard of cuteness and his are way different from each other. So I mean, I don't know. There's a couple of tweets on here that pretty much outline everything if you don't want the full version of it. Oh, here, I can actually bring this up to you. This was actually a tweet that I needed to bring up. This is what she wrote before she locked her account. "I understand some shit is going down on the internet. If you want to believe a hyperbolic statement from someone you don't know on the internet with no previous background information and use it to demonize strangers, so be it. This isn't anyone's business but theirs. If it's worth anything, you all know me. I'd never hurt anyone, and I only want the best and happiness for those around me. If you followed me for a long time, you know that. Gonna get off Twitter for a while." And we never saw her again. I don't think that she'll be back for a good while. I think she just needs to have this be a thing, learn from it, but honestly, that's not gonna happen. Let's just be real about it. Here's some tweets that I can share that are safe for work. This is the moment that it turned from 1 million subs down to 999,995 because they went down quick. That was a lot. I think if you ask me, if I ever had that kind of number, that would be interesting, to say the very least. I don't plan to ever be that big of a YouTuber, but some people, they really enjoy that. Also, to burn this into your retinas for the rest of the night, here's a picture of everyone's favorite ProJared. Here's a picture of everyone's favorite. Before they unsubbed from him, of course, but it's bad. It's what a life. What a timeline that we truly live in. I think that I don't know. How does this happen, guys? this can't be like, this can't be just me. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Um, there's actually some pictures that I can bring up. I have them saved, but they're pretty much on Twitter. So here's where some allegations turn from just him cheating on his wife, but it more moves into the entire thing of where he was sending those photos to people either on Tumblr or through Snapchat. And just to be clear, these are only accusations, not that he did these, but unless there is proof, just you just gotta roll with it and see what happens later. This is the content warning: sexual abuse, underage sexual abuse. ProJared sexually manipulated me via Tumblr when I was 16. I believe Heidi, and I believe every other victim. Feel free to retweet to spread awareness of his actions. I won't be answering any questions, not today. And then he followed up with another, yeah, it's a he, don't worry. Followed up with another one, which is, I contacted Normal Boots about it, and Jacques has been responding to my emails about it. If the company is run right, it should have been brought up to your attention. So this is the email that he received. And it says, we received your email dated April 4th, 2019, in which you report alleged inappropriate online messages that you and another individual received from Jared Nabenbauer. Why is his name weird? Known to the general public as ProJared. On behalf of Normal Boots Entertainment LLC company, I want to assure you that the company takes this matter very seriously. We will be conducting an investigation of the allegations set forth in your complaint. Should you have any additional information or documents relevant to this matter that you would like us to review as part of the investigation, we invite you to share it with us. Thank you for bringing this matter to our attention and for your anticipated cooperation. We will contact you again when our investigation is completed. So things are already kind of set in place to have this kind of go. It's kind of just going, so we got to see where it goes. And this is weird, the amount of stuff that's come out in just one day, like just one, not even a week, a month. This is one day. So here's some here's some memes that I think you guys might enjoy. Did you fuck his wife? Yes. What did it cost? My career. Just if you guys really want these, you just gotta follow me on twitter.com/necro_ I don't know what it's called. It's like necro_13. Sorry, I don't know the URL right off the top of my head. It's in there though. You can pretty much find it. It's the most noticeable thing. So I think there's some other ones here that people have also brought up. I think if you kind of scroll through it, you'll find a lot of these gems. Like, history has taught me to never trust anyone named Jared. Everybody remembers everyone remembers Jared Fogle. I'm sure no one doesn't remember him. But yeah, he's one of those. Let's also check that oh no. I think I have a whole string of tweets here. Here's some tweets that did not age so well. This is from ProJared back in September 2016. Currently searching 1,000,001 times, so popular search results now include ProJared Big Dick? 21 hours ago. What a coincidence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That is beautiful. So there's just so much happening here. Here's a good gem right here that we haven't really covered. And don't worry, I have a couple of other things lined up here. This is from his Reddit. This is from his subreddit, where people started to take over it and they demodded him, so he can't get back into it. We truly live in a time where mutiny is a thing. Here's a bigger picture. This is fucked up, but on the right side, this place is about to get lively real fast. LMFAO. The best part is, he's a mod of this subreddit though. What I'm trying to say is, there's gonna be an awful lot of deleted and comment removed, you dig? Not anymore, he ain't. Damn, son. Cold. Dang. This is just the best. I love it. I love every second of this thing that should never have even happened to begin with. I don't know why, but he had like some weird big-brained idea to share his nudes with people on Snapchat and on Tumblr. I don't think that that's a very good move. In my honest opinion, that's just something you just don't do. Let me also show you this tweet, which, by the way, this one surprised me a lot, but not really, because I'll explain as we read it. This is from Mother's Basement, who has me blocked, by the way. I had to go through some unconventional means to get it. Other people have hit you with every sarcastic clapback imaginable, so I'll just say this. I had a great deal of respect for you as a creator and a person. Every ounce of it just vanished. That was a pretty good yikes, but I mean, Mother's Basement is right, but I think he only did this from my biggest of brains. He kind of did this with the intent of being on the right side of it, but I mean, if you were going to defend ProJared for cheating on his wife, then you were probably going to catch shit too, and we all know Jeff Dude doesn't want to go backwards. He doesn't want to go backwards in time to, fix all of that. So here is some stuff that I also found. These are from people that were seeing ProJared's nudes. Here's some. Please do not post ProJared's penis. I don't want to see it, please. The please is spaced out. Thanks, Twitter. I've never even watched a ProJared video, and now I've seen his dick. Okay. I'm sorry, the face is what gets me. I'm glad I didn't see ProJared's dick. ProJared dick on the timeline. If you have the uncensored version, DM it to me. Why is that a tweet? But Twitter doesn't really surprise me. I think that this is par for the course. There's some more here. I didn't see the rest of these. I'm doing you all a favor by not retweeting Jared dick. Where's ProJared's dick? I want to see. If I see ProJared's cock on my timeline, I'm going to revert back into an isopod. You're giving me too much power here. Please. This is Watch Sympho Gear, this guy. I know who he is. I have differing opinions. Please, I'm begging you. Please stop putting ProJared's nudes on my timeline. This entire thing is just one huge litmus test. I feel that there is just a lot to unpack with this entire situation. Twitter's the fucking best sometimes, in my honest opinion. I think I can share these wonderful tweets with you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a volume warning. So this is it. If you wanted a volume warning, this is it, because there's a video, and I don't know how loud it's gonna be. So here, I'll pause it first. And you know what? What I'll do is I'll turn it down preemptively. And if I can hear it, I know you guys can hear it.
Marriage? No way!
Oh, this is beautiful. This is the best I've ever seen. And this is just from one person for 24 hours since this happened. Jeez. Just here's some edits. Here's some beautiful edits by the people of the from people on the internet. You can't be there in that room. You got to get out of there. There's his face on Dr. Disrespect's body. That's very timely. I don't know why no one liked it. I thought it was funny. Wow. Wow, these pictures. Wowee, this is great. Uh so let me make sure that there's no lewds on the timeline here. Wow. This is my tweet. I'm going to go ahead and shell out a tweet really quick. This is my tweet. Reset the clock, because not only is our good friend sharing around those nudes, but he is also a feminist. He says, "Great to hear. I'm a feminist." And it's in reply to this tweet that he quoted. "If you consider yourself a feminist, I will despise you as a person. I will respect you as an entertainer, but not as a person." And that's when he told everyone that he was a feminist. The only relevant picture I was able to find, was the one that I stole off the internet. Days since last male feminist accused of sexual misconduct. I figured sexual misconduct, you could probably just label that for his infidelity. And boy, it's great. I love this. I love this tweet. It is my child. Now I can kind of curse you guys with this. I can kind of do that, but wowee, that reply I won't look at, but this one I will. This is actually important to the story. So here's a tweet from Nicki Minaj Factkin. That's a weird name. "My roommate and I both added him because we thought it was a big joke, but he started getting more explicit the more we talked to him and trying to get us to send nudes, and sent some risque photos to both of us. I eventually stopped responding and instead took pictures of roomie snaps. And I think they're still pretty safe, but holy shit, there's nothing here. There's just nothing here. What is this? Look, okay, let me go ahead and bring you guys down here to earth really quick. I am not skinny like that, but I have muscle. This is not muscle. I'm not trying to just dunk on his appearance, but that is just don't, guys, just don't. It's not that hard, really. It's really not that bad to just don't. That's all. And these are those pictures are actually the safer ones. I don't think that anyone needs to go any further. There are some censored ones, but I don't want to test the YouTube for all of that. We'll just kind of leave it at that for that. I see there's a question. Did you see his peen? Unfortunately, I did, but it's not every so often that you get to. It's just, yeah, I saw it, and it's not good. It's really not good. Here's another tweet, and this shows JonTron, and let me go ahead and say for the record, no one is dismissing what JonTron said or did during that Destiny debate. This is just how weird it is that those same people that are not trying to condemn ProJared were on the instant just trying to nope, fuck JonTron the whole time. So these are a couple of the people that made those things, just the Jared statement, Holly's tweet, and then Peanut Butter Gamer. And if you're wondering why I haven't brought up his Twitter, it's because he deleted those tweets. The one where he says, "This ain't it, Chief." That one. Yeah, he deleted those. So they're no longer here. But we can just kind of keep on going. There's some good meme material here. Obviously we saw this. We saw this one coming. I just don't know how you in this picture she looks okay. Like I said, I'm not, everyone's barometer of how attractive people are is all their own, but this meme format it just kind of works for it. I'm happy with that. I'm really excited that people have went to go take these memes and make them into something very productive that pleases and it warms my heart. I love it. So I think that actually might be most of it. I think. Let me kind of like scope through here. I think that was pretty much it. That all really happened. At least that I can find. But don't worry, we got some other things to look at that I have saved for us. So, as you may remember, our good friend Austin Hargrove, or as most people know him, Peanut Butter Gamer, made a couple of tweets, and I'm here to share those with you, if I can. So this is the initial tweet that everyone saw, where Heidi was talking about, what she had recently found out, and when, ProJared blocked her. Austin Hargrave, sorry, wow, I butchered his name. Sorry, his Hargrove. Sorry for the Hargroves out there. His name is Hargrave, or Peanut Butter Gamer is what we'll just call him. He says, and I quote, "This ain't it, Chief." And that didn't work out so well for him. So she replied, he says, "Don't you think this is a bad idea?" And she says, "No. It's the painful truth I lived through. Jared abused me, gaslit me, and lied to everyone else about it, including his therapist. I'm not going to hide that for the sake of his reputation." And, if you're going to say some shit on the internet, which is why I really don't do anything that I regret, you don't delete your tweets. You don't delete them. Right here, when you were talking all that shit. And yes, I do use incognito mode. I have to. Or sometimes I just forget. I'm like doing other things. I do other things besides like not look up anime titties. But anyways, yeah, wowee. That's something that you do. So he came out with these tweets. I can't be bothered to go look them up. But he says, "I jumped the gun last night in an attempt to defend a friend. I was led over a long time to believe things were a certain way, but allegations that have come to light recently have made me question whether that narrative is true. I apologize to anyone hurt by my actions, and I apologize to Atelier Heidi specifically. I hope that you accept, but I understand perfectly if you don't." Yeah, those are some tweets there. Those are some tweets that you got there. There's a lot. There's really a little bit to kind of go through. I think we pretty much got the bulk of it. If you want to see another foot into the mouth kind of situation, here's a tweet from September 15th of 2018. Where Forrest First, who runs that Normal Boots Twitter page, says, "How are all of my friends so hot?" ProJared says, "Relatable tweet." Oof. Man, sometimes there is a lot that happens on the internet, and I just can't be bothered with it sometimes. It's really just a lot. I think I actually have some other things I think I can share. Oh yeah, this super cool Snapchat conversation, and trust me, this is as close as ASMR is gonna be for you guys. I promise you. So here's a Snapchat conversation between Jared and some of the other people that replied to him. "Aw, super cute. And great cleavage. Aw, oh my goodness, thank you. I try my best there to balance it with my yaoi dick." I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Let me get through this. Wait, if it's a yaoi dick, what am I supposed to do with my hentai titties? I'm not a large-handed anime man. I'm so sorry. Jared replies, "It's only because my dick puts hentai dicks to shame. It's very versatile." Oh my god. Oh my god. I just I don't. What is this life? What is this? Like, is I know I asked this on a very semi-regular basis, but is this the real life? I feel like this isn't even a clown world at this point. This is just I don't know what you want to call it. Wowee, I guess. And just no, I can't. But you know what? I had to see a cursed image today, so now you guys do. And it's and it's this wonderful picture of him. You guys don't like Sailor Mercury? The best sailor? The best sailor one? Oh god. Just this is just a weird time to really be on this earth, in my honest opinion. If you also want to fill up a lot of time, you could head over to Nick Monroe. He's a really good Twitter personality that has made a lot of threads about certain topics, and he actually made one for this situation. Oh yeah, by the way, I did bring that up. I actually have some videos to share with you. This is where we're going to move into the next part, which is his appearance on the YouTube. And I think that you'll really enjoy these a little bit. Here's going to be a video it's happening. It's happening in real time. It is him on a show that you may or may not have heard of called Game Shakers. And it is very real. So again, I'm giving you another warning. This is another volume warning. It's right here, okay? It should be that loud, maybe. We'll turn it down.
So, I wanted to talk to you about something. Cool, what? Hey!
Whoa. You know, I don't watch Nickelodeon shows, and I know Viacom is gonna like strike the shit out of this, so we're gonna kind of like skip ahead where he starts promoting himself, and it's right around here. This, if you're ready.
Babe Carano and Kenzie Bell. Yup, these are the two 7th grade girls who are currently tearing it up with their hit game, Skywell. They made over a couple of $1 million with this game so far, and I totally get why. This game is addictive. Seriously.
Oh boy, this is this is this is hard to watch. This is the face of a defeated man, right here. I think we have a lot of those faces. Every so often when we do these streams, for some reason we always get the ones that have that weird defeated look on their face. It's almost like they knew they were gonna fuck up in the past, and this is just where we are now. So just let this just be a thing.
I even play it in the shower. Come on!
Oh boy, no, God, this is cursed.
Go now, Wall! Eat the donut! Yes! Don't lose your bagels! Yeah! Skywell! I'm ProJared!
Guys. I don't know what he's doing with that iPad. First of all, he's in the shower with his clothes on. This is clearly not someone that's in their right mind of thinking. But also, he said that he actually hated this appearance. He said he hated this. Look how skinny his arm is. We know that was him. There's no denying that. There's no denying that was definitely him in those pictures. But this was just his appearance on Nickelodeon and Viacom. God forbid they're going to strike down this video stream thing. But there's also another appearance that has not been deleted off of the face of the earth yet. And some of you that probably follow Ego Raptor know this because it's the only thing that's not gone. And it's his music video called I Choose You to Die. And it's apparently a rap along. I've never quite heard it before, and I don't know anything about it. Let's tune in. Also, I don't listen to Starbomb, so please, I do not. So, I think he shouldn't be too too close in, but you can tell that there's a lot of interesting names in here. But I want to get to the... Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Right there.
Life had gone south.
So he took the Pikachu and they punched him in the mouth. He thought so.
Wow, this is bad. Ooh, he looks uncomfortable. Wait, what is the shirt? Is that like his signature thing here? Is this a thing? Maybe he's in more than just that part, but I think that's like his thing. It's just being in that room forever. I don't know who the rest of the people are in this. Now he's right there. Yeah, he's kind of like he's in this video somewhere. Wait, what are they rapping about? It's Pokemon. I sorry guys, I'm not up to the internet lingo here, and I didn't get a sense of what this is. I mean, I really would love to listen to this song with you, but I already feel that my brain cells are committing suicide. But if you really want, I mean, I can play it through so that way you can catch some of this cringe.
Deadly trap. Pika pulled out a gun and then he said with a cry, "Suck a yellow dick, bro."
Oh, I choose you to die.
Don't do it, Yell Dash. You know I got your back.
But Pika pulled the trigger, shot him twice in the sack.
Wow, these guys, sorry, I can't. Let's just let's go down a little bit to the comments here. Delete this. Well said. It's very quick. Hey Aaron, you forgot to delete this one. Download before this gets deleted. Yes, I encourage you guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and download this because it won't be around much longer, I'm sure. Because I can pull this up, right? Game Grumps here. Yeah. So, oh boy, hang on. I know they have a channel trailer, don't they? Where it's like loud and it's in my face. Yeah, they kind of do. So they actually went through and they deleted any trace of him on their channel. So, like, he had like some playthroughs with them. Not on here. You will not find them. In fact, they probably just went ahead and hid all of them. So, you know, that's also a thing. Game Grumps is I mean, they're doing okay, I guess. I don't watch them that often anymore. Kind of since JonTron left. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. So, I don't know. I think there's a couple of different pages that you can look up of ProJared on them, I think. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot. There's actually a very important tweet that I forgot to share with you. And I don't know. You know, it's kind of right here. You know, we'll just pull it up right here. Sorry, I can't pull that one up. Sorry. Hang on. This tweet. Yeah, we can start from here. It is from our good friend JonTron right here. And if you're wondering, he's kind of spoken about it at length in some kind of sense, but he also isn't really getting in the middle of it, as we all do. But his tweet is more like Daytime Shyamalan. I literally sat staring at this tweet for about 6 minutes, wondering if it was worth posting. But I think really what I'm trying to say is that I was supposed to be asleep 7 hours ago. And Justin Wang says, "We demand that you talk about your old friend's penis." And JonTron replied with this perfectly placed GIF. I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly okay that he doesn't want to suffer the same thing that we do, where we have to look at another person's penis on the internet. I think that we've pretty much reached the apex of that. And not related to Apex Legends. It was not a joke. I'm just saying that is pretty much where we are. Also, guys, if you watch Appabend, please tell him to stop liking my tweets and just invite me to the meme stream. I want to be on the meme stream. Thanks. I want to be on the meme stream, guys. That would be the greatest thing ever. Because then we could just shoot the shit about something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's a lot of good memes that come out of this. I love this to death. So he did a playthrough of this game called let me focus on in. Uh, I don't know what this game is. I don't know what it's like. Some kind of academy game, but I'm gonna fuck Holly Conrad behind my wife's back with Atelier Heidi. Here it is, Asagao Academy. I've never played it. I've heard of it a couple of times, but Jesus Christ, this is it, guys. This is literally it. I think that there's some other poorly worded tweets here. Like this one. Top 10 boobs in video games by ProJared. And this was on April 2015. Did you know gaming? ProJared. Nice dick, bro. And then, of course, there was people at 1080p and 60 FPS. Nice. 1080 penis. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I think that... I don't know. I don't know. Like, what compels a man to send out nudes to people on the internet, knowing that he's a super big public figure? I don't quite get that. So here's his current... So we did this at the beginning of the stream, so if you guys weren't here at the very beginning, these are his subscriber counts. This is it right now. He's already broken a threshold of losing 100,000 subscribers. That's insanity. I don't even know how to feel about that. Like that's a super big number. I would never say, man, I lost 100,000 subscribers. Does he have to return the plaque? Is that how that works? Like, does he have to return the plaque if he goes below that number, or is it just like, oh, well, you reached it, so you get to keep it? But I mean, I have no idea. Yeah, this is it. Let's we can actually go back to this here. Fuck. Yeah, there it is. Numbers are all tallied up. 102,702 subscribers lost as soon as this hit. Wow. That's a lot. And it's still going. 3,500 just from what is considered Friday on the East Coast. So I guess East Coast, like, master race, I guess? Question mark? That's just fucking... That's weird to me. But he was, like, getting subs, you know, pretty slowly, but steadily. And then, you know, just this shit happened. I don't know, guys. This is what we do with modern technology and social media. I don't know why, but it seems like even if we wanted to experience life as fresh as possible, we'll never really get that option. Because people like ProJared are putting their lewds out on the internet. I would call them lewds. They're kind of more like they're just actual nudes. But you gotta, at some point, just figure this out. Let me go ahead and type in ProJared for you, so that way you can see me pull it up. This right here. This is what you get when you type in ProJared. Here, let me full screen it for you. It won't make a difference. But everything, Kotaku, The Verge, you know, a lot of these people, I don't feel like they really know. I don't think they know about ProJared, but jeez. Wait, so someone, like, did they put out a review for this now? Yeah, let me view this. Let me view all the news. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. It brings it all here to the entire forefront for everybody to see. ProJared's wife accuses him of cheating and claims she has explicit photos to prove it. Well, I mean, we've seen some of them. I just can't show them to you, but I would try to link it. I might do that in, like, Discord or something. I might link it there. But for everyone's safety, and my own, I cannot post them. Like, not here locally. But look at all these places. Hollywood Life. I don't think anyone that's reading Hollywood Life really knows who ProJared is, unless they are just like super big fans of his. Like, will Alec Baldwin watches ProJared? That's not what's happening here. ProJared, 5 things about YouTube gamer whose wife has accused him of cheating. Wait, so do they all have 5 fast facts? Because that's what Heavy.com and Hollywood Life are both telling me. The internet spills scalding hot tea on YouTube streamer ProJared. That's a weird headline. Normal Boots parts ways with ProJared following his wife's allegations. Oh, Farrell. That's her last name. See, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. And we'll kind of go into that a little bit, too. You know, we got some time to burn. Why not? Holly Conrad fires back after she's accused of having an affair with ProJared. I never hurt anyone. Well, just to let you know, Heidi has seen those pictures, obviously, and she says that she looks absolutely just not so good in all of them. I think I could probably still find that. Maybe. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot of tweets here. Here we can go to the other subset of tweets that she put out. I think this might help? ? But here's a little bit more of that. I'm aware that Jared believes and had told many people that I'm abusing him. That's just his justification for cheating on me. But the logic is flawed because even if I am the worst person in the world, it's still his responsibility to break up with me instead of banging other girls. That said, I begged to know what I was doing that hurt him so I could fix it. He could never give me actionable feedback. He couldn't point to any of my current behaviors that needed to change. I spent every day desperate to please him while he gave me the silent treatment. He had absolute financial and social control over me. I have been powerless by comparison. I couldn't even move out without him co-signing my lease. I couldn't even get away when he didn't want me anymore. I held on to this marriage for so long because I believed in his goodness, and he gave me just enough false hope to keep me hooked. He insisted he was trying if only I were better. I thought if I was humble and corrected myself, love would eventually win out. He was actually just cheating on me. These are the things that someone does about this. It kind of just keeps going on. We'll address it. Trust me, we'll get there. There are some more tweets. I have never dragged any friend or ex online for the sake of it, but my public figure husband cheated on me with another public figure publicly while fans cheered them on thinking it was fiction. I think a public conclusion is appropriate. Any event I go to, people talk to me about Jared. Innocuous stuff about how they're fans of him too, or whatever. Dealing with that while being abused by him was excruciating. I needed to tell people what happened to escape this. He feels entitled to silence me. He thinks it's his right to keep his infidelity a secret, as though his reputation outweighs my trauma. But this is my story too. This is what I lived through. I don't need anyone's permission to share my own experience. To be honest, I don't even want people to hate Jared. That's not the point. I don't hate him. I think he needs help, and I hope he gets it. My story and pain are still valid, and being able to finally share this after a year of suppressing it is the most liberating experience I've ever had. There's a lot that goes on with people, and for the love of God, please, just do not use Twitter to divorce someone. I don't know why that's a thing. Why? So don't worry, because there's still some more tweets here that we have to get through, because she just kind of went off on all of these. So it continues. I'm not a fan of cancel culture. Of course, you should follow the people you like and ignore the ones you don't. But I also believe people are redeemable if they want to be and work for it. During these last few months, I was made to feel like I was tainted and unforgivable. That's one of the worst feelings in the world. I do not wish that on anyone, not even the people who hurt me. I know Jared has been hurting for a long time in ways I don't fully understand. I still empathize with him. He was my best friend for 7 years. I want to be the type of person who can still draw on compassion in spite of their own pain. I'm still working on that, but I want it. That said, I can only speak for myself. Draw your own conclusions, sure, and feel your feelings. Your response is valid too. My point here is really just that I am not trying to incite hate towards Jared. I don't hate him. I would prefer to see him get help and heal. I would never, ever take him back, though. I can't be a part of his healing, and we're better off separate. I still hope he recovers for his own sake. There's literally like pages of this. There's so many. There's so fucking many like tweets. Here's some more that if people were kind of wondering, I don't think anyone really was, but just in case. Custody of our cat Aries was never in question. Aries actually made his own decision about this. The night I left Jared's bedroom, Aries leapt off the bed and trotted after me. Never looked back. Although many fans think of Aries as being Jared's cat, I actually raised Aries from kittenhood. I had him for 4 years before we met Jared, and I hope to have him for many years after. He's my extremely loyal familiar. His warmth and constant presence helped me survive. Here's Aries enjoying our new bedroom window. Little fluffer. Little fluffy kitty. Yeah. That's it. Little fluffer. Everyone knows that doggos are good little boys and cats are good little girls. Everyone knows that. I don't know how you guys haven't figured this one out yet. So, I think that's like pretty much the latest that we have from her. I think that there's probably more tweets from other people. Let it just kind of be what it is at this point. There's nothing really been out of ProJared's camp, though. There's just nothing here. Just a statement. His stuff that he posted before. Nothing else. And he's almost getting... Well, he kind of is getting ratioed. I kind of want to read these, if you guys don't mind. Oh, hey, I know that person. Is that why you blocked her on Twitter? Because you have her well-being in mind? Question mark? Okay. I'm not going to read all that. I just cannot read all of that. They had us in the first half, not going to lie. Yeah. I saw this one earlier when I was kind of like scrolling through. I cheated on Heidi. Wow, that was tough to read. There's people have made translations to this. My favorite one is this right here. The internet, his wife, ProJared. The ProJared mods, and everyone just starts kicking him because that's how it needs to be. I guess. Here's a translation. I can read that to you. I've been keeping this a secret for a while now, but since it's about to all come out, might as well admit it. I'm going to act like this is a mutual thing. It's about both of us finding happiness. I'm going to speak on her behalf in this way. So I know you're all wondering why we're getting a divorce, and without telling you anything, I can tell you that a lot of shit is about to come out. A lot. Please don't look too hard at what I did, because I feel no shame, and I don't care what you think, therefore I am making this statement. Don't judge me. I have my doctor's note. I think I like that one the best. Even though this is a public statement, this is a private matter, therefore all commentary should be held in private space, thanks. I care because I listed 3 things good people do, and I am good. I'm going to make a blanket statement here and then ignore all commentary claiming that I have done nothing wrong. If anyone else says anything, they are being a dum-dum. Please clap. Yes, I also agree. Heidi deserves Gundam. Gundam's out here on the very edge because he can't get a Tinder date and he is just under 6 foot. What is this? What is this racism against 6 foot and under people? It's just mind-boggling. People have also made an edit of this. I kind of don't get this meme a little bit. I'm like I said, I'm a boomer on the internet, so this is kind of weird to me, but I like it. It says "Silence, adulterer." That's cute. This is a very niche but excellent reaction image. I shall have it. I really like this one. I like that one a lot. So I mean, just know that a lot of things have happened. They're going to continue to happen, and I'm sure that more stuff will continue to come out. There's just, I don't know what you want to call it here. We live in a time where social media exists, and I'm going to kind of steal a little bit from Scratch Point, but essentially social media is something new for people. And when you're on social media, especially when you get the kind of fame that ProJared has, where you have over 1 million subs, or even if you get over 100,000, social media is still something new, and people don't really know how to utilize it to their advantage or to not be fucking retarded on it. So when it comes to sharing your dick pics to people, or maybe at this point, quote unquote, underage kids, just don't do it. So it's like, you shouldn't be doing those things, and you should handle yourself in a little bit of a better way. And to me, we're still figuring it out. We don't know exactly how to use social media to its best, effect. It's something that we still have to kind of, feel out a little bit. And there's no problem, like, if people make an accident every once in a while, and it's just like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But, you could, come back from it. But in my honest opinion, I don't think that ProJared's going to be coming back from this one. I think that there's just a weird thing that's happening with him, and I think he'll figure it out eventually, in my honest opinion. But I don't know. It's just we live in such a weird but great time. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's the thing. But we just gotta keep looking at all the funny memes that come out of this. I think that's what'll keep us all together. In my honest opinion, I think that'll work out just fine. Like, I think I might have shared this one, but if I didn't, now you guys have to see it. Because, isn't that the guy from, like, Fate? He's from, like, the Fate series. I don't watch Fate either, but I think that's where he's from, right? Yeah, he's a caster. Yeah, I knew it. So, yeah, it's these are the memes, and I love the comparisons. It's great. I'm really proud of the internet for coming together in this time of absolute hilarity to make these memes a reality. I mean, I would never have thought to look at this one, ProJared really cheating on his wife, when he looks like Balloony. Shaking my head. What the hell is this? Is this from, like, that show, Big Head? Big Mouth? Is this the show Big Mouth? Is that what this is from? Like I said, I do not watch a lot of TV. I pretty much stick to the Twitter, or I play my anime titty games. So I don't know. So, it just kind of happens. ProJared's Earthworm Jim looking ass cheated on a solid 8 out of 10 with a 1 out of 10 will never not be fucking hilarious to me. See, she looks like normal. And then you got that. I don't know, guys. That's it. That's all we got. That's pretty much. I don't know what you really want to get from that, from the look of absolute just something. Now, I do have some other things to share with you on an unrelated note, since if you came here for the ProJared thing, then it's that's pretty much all I really got. There's nothing else really. But I will share with you the greatest news I've had all day. And it's something that is very near and dear to my heart, but also it pains me a little bit because I've not been blocked by them yet. And it's Crunchyroll, because they're not around anymore. Crunchyroll's not here. That's because this is word on the street. So again, take with this information a grain of salt. They tried to set their age for Crunchyroll because they wanted to make it to their OC, Hime, is that her name? I don't care. But Crunchyroll has their OC and they tried to change the age to that, and Twitter immediately said, nah, that's not gonna fly over here. No children allowed. Get your lolly shit out of here. And then they got yeeted. They got yeeted pretty quick. That's the one victory for today. I would say that's a good victory for all the little boys and girls, so they don't have to be subject. They don't have to ever look at this. Ever. But besides that, they decided to, I don't know, their other counterpart over there in, I assume it's Denmark, right? In the Deutschland, they came out with this tweet. I'm the real at Crunchyroll now. To which I replied, fuck off. And someone was going to send him, look at, you can't ban me for that. He didn't say he didn't put the R there. It's fine. But yeah, they don't, I think we already know this, but fuck Crunchyroll. As though it needed to really be said a second time, but fuck Crunchyroll. It's beautiful. What a great time to be alive. Here's some other memes that I can share with you. This is another ProJared one. It says, pictures of his dick, ProJared. Please stop, I'm only 60. Fans on Snapchat. Oh my god, it's so good. These meme lords, I love it. I love this shit. It's so good. It's the best thing I've seen all night, and they just keep getting better. I don't know. People have already put the clown stuff on him. We've kind of gotten there. I think we kind of got all the information out there. If you guys wanted to see an update as we were streaming here, let Boomer Me pull it back up here, because this is going to be a fun look at things as they are. This is the live sub count for ProJared. It's keeps on going. Not as fast, but I think we kind of already know what's going to happen. And this is only 24 hours. I don't get that. But, it is what it is. So before I do go, I do have some things to read. So if you don't mind, if you guys want, this is pretty much the end. I'm going to kind of play it a little bit like a gym stream. We're going to make it like a gym stream where I'm going to read the 2 super chats that I actually have here. And hang on, because I do have another donation. It's not on here. Wait, did I get that 2 times? Wait a minute. I have to, hang on here. Let me, scroll through here. Okay. I have to look at these things. I have to put on my reading glasses here. So I have $2 from Joey Sharonford. You are a pro at ASMR. You know what's interesting? I actually have, I think I still do. Yeah, I only have one ASMR video. And the reason I was going to make ASMR content was because over on VidMe, before they shut down, press F to pay respects for VidMe. Before they shut down, I was going to upload more ASMR content because they had a category specially made for it. And I thought that would be an interesting thing to do. I thought that maybe that would be the next big thing, but me obviously can't get away from it as it is. So sad time, sad panda for me. But life goes on. It's fine. And then I have another $2 from R2C2, Sailor Pluto Uwu. Yeah, Sailor Pluto. And we already know where the joke goes. It's fine. He I just I don't know. And okay, so it's fine. It's whatever. And then I have two donations, two $15 ones from Alexander Modi. Sorry, I'm like butchering names. I am sorry. I'm also the big dumb. So thank you for those two $15 and the two $2 super chats. It means a lot to me that you guys come out to these streams, especially when I'm talking about something is what's the word I'm really looking for here? Interesting. What I may do, just so you guys know, besides going to the Twitch, you don't have to go to the Twitch. I'm like, it's going to be a thing where I try to stream on there a little bit more often. But if you guys don't know this, if you guys haven't seen yet, I do have a wonderful, splendiferous Patreon. It's right there. But what I plan to do is, I actually thought about like doing something because some people like to hear me talk. I might do kind of like what Digibro does, where you just, well, if you go to like a certain tier, there's only one tier. It's only $1. It's the premium $1 tier. But I will like voice over something or read something. Yeah, I would probably do that. Like every month, you guys can request me to say a line, kind of like that one guy. What's his name? You know, the one guy. Voiceover Pete. Yeah, that's the guy. Voiceover Pete. Yeah, I would do that. So that way I can like read something. Read a Shrek fanfic. You know, it's only 12:20. I guess we can kind of do that. Maybe we can do that like not next week because I'll be gone next week, but I will probably do. I can do a stream like that on one night. I think that would be fun to do. If you guys send me one, send me a fanfic that is not terribly long, but one that is, you know, a pretty decent size, and then I'll read it. I'll read it on stream where I sell my soul to read a fucking fanfic. I guess I'll suffer through that for the sake of the shekels, I guess. OMG, a fanfic of Gundam and Heidi. Wait, I'll donate if you rate Heidi's butt. I haven't seen a picture of Heidi's butt. In fact, I've never like quite seen her. Let me Google first, okay? And then I'll end the stream here in a second, but apparently I have to rate her butt. This isn't really much for the money part of it. Now you have me kind of like thinking. So I don't think there's any like pictures here. I don't think there's like let me see. Unless you like have a direct link, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. I can't like there's no pictures really. Let me see. Is this one? Here, let me like open this one. Maybe this one has something on it. I think there's only one picture here. And hang on, folks. We're getting down to the bottom of it here. The bottom, get it? Because we're talking about butts. Okay, so hang on. Let me see if I can find one. I don't really think there is one, guys. And if there is, I think like that one's not really like a good one. This one is not there. I don't think there is one. This one, like, there's kind of like this one, I guess. But you can't like see it. I don't know. Because at that point, then it's pretty much a one. I can kind of see this one a little bit. In this, I would probably maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe about a 5. A 5? Maybe. I see that one. I mean, to be generous, I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe 5. I do like her cosplay, though. It is good. Maybe I just need like a different picture. I like how this stream is just derailing. Hang on here. Yeah, I don't think that there's like any other pictures that are quite like those. And if there is, it's like it's covered. So I mean, it's really up to your interpretation. It's oh, is that what the answer was supposed to be? Like a broken marriage out of 10? I mean, that would also be the best answer. So, I mean, yeah, that's a more accurate representation. It's a broken marriage out of 10. But yeah, there's not like any pictures. Maybe, okay, hang on. Okay, I found one. Okay, so are you guys ready for this? This is the literal only picture I could find that has her ass. And it is this one. Which also, by the way, these are great cosplays. I really enjoy them. So, yeah, maybe I would move it up to like a 6. And if I want to be extra generous, maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. Maybe. But then again, like the angle's kind of weird. So it's really hard to gauge. I don't particularly know. I mean, like I said, like the pictures, they're just kind of, you can chalk it up to the angles. But I think if you guys were watching Gundam today, then you probably already know about the angles. If you didn't know about them before, then you definitely know about it now. Yeah, so maybe about a 6. That's what I'll give. I'll give the rating absolutely definitively. It's a 6. I saw someone that wanted me to rate ProJared's penis. I'm gonna go ahead and put that probably further down on maybe like a 2. Yeah, about a 2. That's about accurate. I think that's pretty accurate. It's about a 2. You can apply that however you want, but yeah, it's a 2 out of 10. 2 inches question mark. I mean, I that's about all I really can tell you. If you guys are gonna, if you go looking for it, you will find it. That's all I have to say. If you seek it, you will find it. So that's about the extent that I really know of. So, I'm glad I don't use Twitter anymore. I never got Jared's dong on my phone. Yeah. Someone just said, okay, I just searched up what is a ProJared, and there is a small penis. Help. Yeah, it's if like I said, if you go looking for it, you will find it, and you will not be happy about what you see. So take that with that information. Yeah, if you tweet it, they will come. Yeah, this is also a true statement. So if to people that are not on Twitter, my suggestion is don't be on Twitter if you don't have to. To be honest, there's a lot of bad shit. Like there's just I don't know what you want to call it. Like it's just very weird. It's an enigma. Here's another tweet, and just before we go, I got this other tweet. Before I end the stream, here's one tweet from Christina2 Electric Boogaloo that says, "Say what you want. PBG went to the extreme to defend bros before hoes." Yeah, he really did. He really did. I would say that Mr. Anime Mediker. You know what's funny is I actually have like a picture. I can bring that up. It's on Imgur, and it's not a lewd. I promise you, it's not a lewd. I trust that everyone already knows this, but I have a picture that I was going to use for like if I did like early morning streams. And I don't think that I can like use them. I was using it at one point and I thought it was like kind of bland. Boy, I have to like not show this on stream. Here, open image in new tab. Perfect. Great. So I was going to use, or I have been using, this image for NECRO in the mornings or something like that, because Mr. America used to do streams in the morning. I plan to kind of do the same thing. And this is my Starbucks Claire. So that's that. Just enjoy that. That's pretty much it. Dude, you know ProJared is going to watch this. I hope he watches it. In fact, I'm ready for the challenge. I hope that ProJared, a former member of Normal Boots, comes to my glorious little channel and he sees exactly what happens. Because we have it all here. I hope he sees it. It's great. I don't think I have anything really to shill out besides the things that I've already shilled out. What really wants you guys to subscribe to his channel? I guess that's a thing. I think if you guys want to watch something else, I can't host people because this isn't Twitch, so just kind of take my word for it here. You could probably watch there's a video from the gamer from Mars, if you guys haven't seen that or heard of him. He makes some pretty decent content, I would say. If you don't particularly care anymore about this ProJared situation, then you can probably watch this thing from Digital Foundry about the Nintendo Switch Boost mode and how they're analyzing that. I think there's some Young Yeah videos, like the new US bill targets loot boxes and pay to win microtransactions. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here on the YouTubes. There's a lot of good shit. So just, it's already 12:31 a.m. in the Central Standard Time Master Race. So for some of you, it's already at 1:30, 1:31. And then if you're all the way in the good state of California, wink, wink, I may be there next weekend. I am going to be there next weekend. I would say come and see me out there. It'll be in Sacramento. So if you're not in Northern California, then there's not a chance that you'll see me. But I will be there. So before I go, so that way we can all be on the same page as you transition into your room at night. This is where we're at right now. I think it went down almost 1,000. Oh yeah, if you're in Australia, then just, you guys are doing great over there. Don't come, NECRO. California is a godless wasteland. I was in California a month ago. It was nice. Northern California was great. Not so much the southern part, but the northern part was pretty good. And it was interesting. And also, we had one more super chat to come in, which is from Inari the Fox. And there's nothing there, but you guys don't have to send me super chats. I'll read what you put in the chat. Sometimes it just kind of goes by and I can't see everything, but wait, I see there's one. Sips T, ProJared under 750,000 by end of 3 days. That's probably what's going to happen. So have solace in the fact that this is a thing that exists. I think there's some streams on YouTube that you can watch where it's just kind of going down. I would suggest watching those. Sometimes if they have music, there's some pretty good ones out there. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And if this stream isn't here, then I recorded the biggest bulk of it. So what I'll do is I'll try to edit it and then repost it, probably on the other channel, or I'll put it on here. It's either or. So we'll see. So you guys have a good night. I'm going to wait a second so that way you guys can just kind of go, because I know when it ends abruptly, things just don't happen. I don't have my Switch near me, so I would play some Nintendo Switch stuff, but I don't have it with me at the moment. You know what? I can halfway do something like this, right? Hang on. I got it. Oh, God. The fact that there's a 10-hour version. You know, that's just the one I'm going to play. It's fine. Or maybe I can just do this one. I'll just do this one. Okay. Volume warning as you guys head out. Just, by the way. And yes, it is the thing that you thought it was. By the way. Actually, volume warning still. I don't kind of trust the ability for that. And it's in glorious 4K. Have fun.